Hey, I got these truth burgers, man. Want some?
No,
You can't handle the truth!
I just want to be in my safe space.
Once upon a time, there was a franchise that won the hearts of millions by taking us to a galaxy far, far away, never before seen, with characters who had gripping stories, who went on daring adventures, exploring fascinating worlds, and learning things about themselves in the process. There were no forced agendas creating characters who made no sense, who put down those who do.
I just want to know what's going on.
So stick to your post and follow my orders.
Characters whose personas and motives can't nor should be questioned by the audience simply because they're female. Well, that was weird. Anyways, because they're female.
News for the first time ever.
What the fuck?
Wait, hold on, Ollie. Let me try. Because they're woman.
Alright, fuck.
It was a galaxy that had villains which were actually intimidating and acted like bosses.
We intercepted no transmissions.
Instead, we get them freaking out like this insecure brat, who uses the excuse, "Where are all the real men at?" as she fears the nearing of the wall.
Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country.
That galaxy, my friends, has long passed us by. The recent hit and misses, mainly misses of Star Wars content, have erased the allure and appeal of that once fascinating galaxy. The oversaturation of this product has done more harm than not to the legacy of a once proud franchise, similar to another Disney property.
With all that said, it's no surprise that the Book of Boba Fett further continues the trend of burying the Star Wars legacy.
What are you doing, man? You can't leave like this, man!
Except this show establishes a new low. It's a show about a character who is relegated to a supporting cast member and sometimes even a cameo role on his own show. A show with no substance, character development, interesting villains, or an exciting setting. Instead, we have a lead, or at least we think he's supposed to be the lead, who is miscasted, shows his age, makes terrible decisions, gets led by others, looks for affirmation from others, and goes against everything Star Wars lore said his character was supposed to be.
The show kicks off with Grandpa Fett in a Bacta tank, a place he'll spend the majority of the next 2 episodes. Luckily for us, anytime he's in this shit, we get flashbacks. One flashback takes place right after Boba's ridiculously supposed death in the very overrated Return of the Jedi. This should be interesting.
Wait, that's it?
That's it, bro.
After easily escaping, Grandpa Fett decides to take a nap. He awakens to the sight of some Tusken Raiders preparing to take him in as a prisoner, which they do. While being held captive by the Tusken Raiders, Bubba continuously gets his ass kicked by the men, women, and children of the camp. Luckily for the Tusken Raiders, this great warrior and ruthless bounty hunter just so happens to be a masochist.
Oh, thank you! Thank you!
Because after setting himself free, he decides to go back to the Tusken Raiders and tries to win them over.
What are you doing, man? You can't leave like this, man!
As one would expect with these types of storylines, Boba eventually learns their ways of life and earns the respect of the Tusken Raiders. And just as expected, the Raiders all get slaughtered while Boba is away.
My God, look at the carnage!
This makes Boba sad because he likes being abused, beaten, and led. So he goes away and looks for a new leader, and by golly, he finds one in Fennec Shand. From this point on, we're left wondering if the show should be called The Book of Fennec Shand, because Fennec is the one who leads Boba and performs heroic acts. She's a flawless character, and of course it's only because she's a female.
News for the first time ever.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, together they go get back his ship. After some Rambo-like heroics by Fennec, they accomplish this mission. Oh yeah, Somehow Boba believes his lost suit must be inside of the sarlacc, even though he escaped with it on. Guess he thinks the giant sandworm thing had use for his suit.
Hang on.
What the hell? You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! Do you realize what you just done?
I swear, Boba's thoughts and ideas are as coherent and logical as Joe Biden's.
And Robert Reiter, R-E-I-T-E-R. Last night I was on the television. I was on...
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Flash forward to present day and Bubba Biden has ambitions of becoming a crime lord. Of course, with Fennec leading the way, anything's possible. And I mean anything. And this pretty much sums up the show, folks. Sure, there are things that happen in between this, but none of it is really compelling nor makes any goddamn sense at all. This show is like a corpse that's going through the motions. A bland one at that, with no substance. Can't even compliment the style and setting because it's all starting to really look the same now. Boring, dragged out sequences in Tatooine, robots building a Jedi temple on Coruscant. Really, a fucking New York City subway station has more life to it. Episodes 5 and 6 were the best of the series, but they served no purpose to the overall plot. Sure, it's cool to see Luke Skywalker and the special effects on him are amazing, and yeah, it's nice to see the Mandalorian again, but the show is called the Book of Boba Fett, people. How is it even possible to have a show where the titular character isn't even present for 2 whole fucking episodes leading to the finale? Honestly, why are episodes 5 and 6 even included in this series? Were they originally supposed to be Mandalorian episodes, or just marketing for a spin-off series we're getting in the future?
Oh shit, it's Cad Bane.
Yeah, no purpose, folks.
And of course, Grogu and the Mando are going to reunite. Gotta continue to sell those Baby Yoda toys. As for the series finale, it was a disappointing scene, watching what was supposed to be this all-out war between Boba's army and the Pikes. Felt like everyone was just standing around, out in the open, waiting to get killed. Seeing the Mando and Boba team up was cool, but too late for a series that chose to have a lead character who made bad decisions whenever his rule was challenged. A man who spared every adversary and needed to be bailed out like the banks during a recession.
Bailout! The most prudent move is a bailout!
In the end, this show felt like a movie that uses some big-time director's name as producer, stamps it on the front of the poster, knowing this director had little to nothing to do with the actual making of said movie, but still hoping to sell some tickets. The show's title is The Book of Boba Fett, but the writing says otherwise. Maybe, just maybe, Boba Fett, like so many Star Wars and Marvel characters, isn't meant to have his own TV show or movie.
Not now. You're emotional.
If this atrocity could be done to Boba Fett's legacy, imagine what'll happen if Disney actually thought about making an Obi-Wan series.
Do you realize what you just done? Strong woman! Strong woman!
Yeah, and shouldn't we talk about this?
No, fuck that shit. They're only making her strong because she's a female. I'm sorry. I meant to say that I can't wait until she gets her own spin-off series.
Oh,